Alright, it's time to get back to Deus Ex. I'm actually really excited. I really enjoyed this game, and I'm glad to get to play it. Alright, that's right. We're talking to the former head of the Illuminati. Yes, that's right. They blindfolded me and brought me here. Like, I can't just look out the windows and be like, oh yeah, I think that's where I am. This all looks very familiar. I'm pretty sure I know exactly where I am. You guys just need to blindfold me. Just gonna throw that one out there. Oh, that was weird. It wasn't capturing my cursor there for a second. Okay. Here, cameras.
The Illuminati's objective is to govern the world. Do not be deceived.
Well, you know, traditionally the Illuminati are not like the bestest. It's like 300 credits though. Yeah, I'd prefer the Stake Illuminati. That sounds way better. Because why does everyone hide their nano keys in the bathroom? That aside, yeah, I would rather have steak dinners. I'm quite fond of steak dinners. I could never be a vegetarian. I like meat too much. Why do they just leave this around? Also, I 100% love the music.
You missed dinner, but help yourself to a snack.
Are you sure you're not the same maid for the other lady?
Do not to disturb Lucius de Beers.
Oh, okay. Who Lucius de Beers? Also, I have a key to an aquarium hatch, and I've yet to see an aquarium. That's not a real door. Fabulous. Okay, I guess I'll go down the stairs then. Hi, there's like a control room up there. Hey, friends. Oh, thank you for the recharge. I appreciate it. Don't mind me if I help myself to some free prod chargers, courtesy of the Illuminati. So I suspect that I can climb my way up to those windows using these boxes and break them open. However, my question is whether I need to do that. It's a very disappointing aquarium. I should like to go swimming in it. See? No need to break glass. Hello.
So this is where the Illuminati ended up after centuries of conspiring to rule the world.
You can always tell someone
The conspiracy is about to begin again, JC, between you and me. Nicolette was wise to bring us together. Wise like her mother. The most effective partnerships, like Beth's and mine, arise from mutual necessity.
I came to talk about the Grey Death.
Effective, yes.
Conway
Long-standing,
said you
no.
cracked the virus.
A trivial matter. Page added nothing to the core design. However, what we need to construct is a carbon ROM module, not exactly a vaccine.
Can it be done without a universal constructor?
No, we need time on a UC. But I know where we might find one, and also gain access to the U.S. military networks.
U.S. military?
To stop Icarus from completely destroying the Daedalus AI. Daedalus is a design of mine, It replaced the old Echelon 3 network.
Echelon. The surveillance system for the United Nations. So Daedalus was an MJ-12 tool and rebelled?
More of a pattern-matching error. It classified Majestic 12 as a terrorist group, alongside the NSF and Silhouette.
And alongside the Illuminati, right? Are you sure Daedalus is your ally?
What matters to us is that it opposes Majestic 12. We must help it destroy their intelligence apparatus. But that will require the military networks. I have already contacted Gary Savage of X-51.
The former Area 51 scientists. Are they still camped out at the Vandenberg Air Force Base?
They are close to completing a UC and have the kind of connection Daedalus will need.
Sounds like my pilot and I should head to Vandenberg.
Yes, I took the liberty of radioing him. Here is the key to the helipad stairway. The door is in the foyer where Atanwe revived you. Good luck. I will be in contact.
So they're just gonna, like, let me out of here. Okay, what was the point of blindfolding me to come in? Yes, open. I would like to go visit the aquariums, thank you. Okay, there's I need to activate my aqua lungs. God, he loses so much oxygen so quickly. Oops. That was not the button I meant to do. Really? Darts and a rebreather. That's all that was in here. Not especially worth my time, but you know. Okay, well. Do you think he will get mad if I touch the security system? Now, I'm all full up on augments, but I do want the upgrade cylinder. Those would also be nice, but I have a feeling that they'll be very unhappy. You know, be mad if I turn off all your cameras, dude. Close. Yeah, see, I don't need the augments, but an augmentation upgrade. Don't have room for the augmentation upgrade, huh? Yes, upgrades we can use. But I'm full up on augmentations as it happens. They really put enough in here, like, in the main way of where you go, that you definitely would get all of them. Okay, yes. I boosted my legs all the way up. I guess I'll work on vision now, because I think healing and the aqua lung I think are working out pretty well as it stands, but I'd like to be able to see things through walls. Or I could make myself radar transparent a little bit better. I don't really have a... Yeah, this is all just power drain. I would rather have different vision. Alright. Got my binoculars again. He so far seems to not care that I've done that. So what is in here? There's a multi-tool. It's worth 2 lockpicks. I don't really know that I need those upgrades at this point. I actually might just leave them alone. They're not super helpful. We have yet to come back here. Hey, Alex. Does he have, like, a weed farm
Good
down
news,
here?
huh? Looks like we might pull this thing off.
Alex, what are you doing here?
Tong sent me. He wanted me to help with the decryption.
Looks like Everett has it all figured out.
Listen quickly. Tong doesn't trust the Illuminati. He sent me here to keep an eye on Everett.
As we
I see.
couldn't.
How about the triads? Is the truce going to hold?
Last I heard. But I guess we have other things to worry about now, huh? I'll keep you in touch through your info link. I'll try my best to keep you informed.
Yes,
Okay.
do exactly that. Keep me informed.
Well, let me know about the inevitable Illuminati betrayal, please. Thank you. I do very much want one of the, you know. I do very much care about that. I haven't played Path of Exile. It's been sort of on my radar, but not really. Oh, there's the codes. Eh, why bother when I can just hack your security system? Hey! Okay, I'm fully healed. Never mind. But I will take all the bioelectric cells that you have hanging around. Hey, data cube. Oh, passwords! Love it. Toby, I'm afraid I'll be in the lab for quite a while concentrating on this most interesting new development. If you need to access the security system, this week's code is Pinchon. We should be especially wary now with this recent turn of events. I imagine Bobby is feeling the first signs of apprehension, and he tends to overreact when that happens. And if Lucius continues to complain, you may access his life support with the same password at the central computer. Please don't raise his temperature more than a degree, as I don't want him thawing out. Everett. Who? I have so many multi-tools that I could absolutely get in here. I did not finish looking at this. What did it? There's no username, right? If I hack this again real quick, I should get the username out of this. And that's all I really care about. Toby Atonway. Maybe? I'm sort of curious. Have a username for that. That's unfortunate. But I also may wish to turn off the other camera. Maybe I can open that other door so I don't have to use my tools. That's fine. Well, there's a camera to something, but I don't know what it is yet. It's okay. I mean, I have like a ridiculous number of security tools. So I'm really not that fussed about using some of them. I've only ever played, like, Diablo 3, I think. Oh, hello. Okay, there's a notebook. Those plasma clips. like a nano keyring. Mirror lock mechanism. I knew there was something behind that mirror. Anyway. Yeah, I picked up Diablo 3 for, like, the PlayStation 3 back when Hastings was still a thing. Just on, like, a whim. It was in the sale bin, and I played through it, and I enjoyed it, but not enough for me to want to do Diablo 4 with, like, all the in-game purchases, microtransaction crap. So, yeah. I don't think I have Path of Exile, but it's sort of just been floating around in my periphery. Actually, I wonder if I have it. This is my problem with having too many games and not nearly enough time to play any of them. Project Morpheus, Notebook 8B. Morpheus has been moody of late, and I have so far been unable to determine the proximate cause of this change in behavior. This is a problem with n-variable systems. At arbitrary levels of sophistication, minute perturbations become unquantifiable. Is personality nothing more than the tidal change in a nonlinear system? And if so, what is the moon? What force shapes these tides? Morpheus could tell me, if only Morpheus could model its own behavior. But this would require a system orders of magnitude more complex to execute a simulation of its own identity. I may resort to a full battery of input analysis tests to be compared against previous baseline tests, but I find myself strangely reluctant to do so. At this level of development, Morpheus could be cognizant enough to find the experience unpleasant. I do not know why that word occurs to me, as it anthropomorphizes what is obviously not human, but it may not so obviously be alive, or can Everett. Diablo 2 is the best? I can believe that. This is also the problem with current AI, is it's impossible to tell what decisions got it to where it ended, like its final decision. It's very difficult to follow a logic chain through how it does its inferences, which means it's very hard to back out why it made a decision. Hi, Morpheus.
JC Denton.
Take me to the
43 years
Matrix,
old.
please.
No residence. No ancestors. No employer. No.
How do you know who I am?
I have ancestors,
I'm a
I'm pretty sure.
complete summary of his file. I'm a prototype for a much larger system.
What else do you know about me?
Everything that can be known.
Okay, I'm
Go on.
concerned.
Do you have proof about my ancestors?
You are a planned organism, the offspring of knowledge and imagination, rather than of individuals.
I'm engineered, so what? My brother and I suspected as much while we were growing up.
You are carefully watched by many people. The unplanned organism is a question asked by nature and answered by death.
That's a weird way to
You
phrase
are
that.
another kind of question with another kind of answer.
Are you programmed to invent riddles?
I am a prototype for a much larger system. The heuristics language developed by Dr. Everett allows me to convey the highest and most succinct tier of any pyramidal construct of knowledge.
Huh.
How about a report on yourself?
I was a prototype for Echelon 4. My instructions are to amuse visitors with information about themselves.
I don't see anything amusing about spying on people.
Human beings feel pleasure when they are watched.
No,
I have
I
recorded
think
their
a lot of us
smiles
don't,
as I tell them who they
so
are.
I don't have a camera.
Some people just don't understand the dangers of indiscriminate surveillance.
The need to be observed and understood was once satisfied by God. Now, we can implement the same functionality with data mining algorithms.
Do you have anything else to say?
Electronic surveillance hardly inspires reverence. Perhaps fear and obedience, but not reverence.
God and the gods were apparitions of observation, judgment, and punishment. Other sentiments toward them were secondary.
No one will ever worship a software entity peering at them through a camera.
The human organism always worships. First, it was the gods. Then, it was fame, the observation and judgment of others. Next, it will be the self-aware systems you have built to realize truly omnipresent observation and judgment.
You underestimate humankind's love of freedom.
The individual desires judgment. Without that desire, the cohesion of groups is impossible. And so is civilization.
I mean, I'm sure some people will, but also some people will not. This is why some people worship gods, some people worship fame, and some people worship neither.
Human being created civilization.
Okay, we're done.
Because of a willingness, but because of a need to be assimilated into higher orders of structure and meaning.
Debatable. Sometimes they were quote-unquote civilized, whether they wanted it or not. Alright. So I think that's everything in this area. We definitely already went up there. We used our aquarium key. We have the helipad key, which is the other door, presumably, that I could not unlock. What main computer are we talking about, though? Like, what if I want to thaw? What if I wish to thaw somebody? I mean, I'm like 80% sure that the Illuminati is up to as just as much of no good. To be perfectly honest. They usually are. 8001. There's the code. You say, pay no attention to Lucius. He complains at the slightest provocation.
What are you doing back here? Denton, right?
Yeah. You're alive in that thing?
I am conscious. Tell Everett I am cold. He keeps me so cold.
Who are you? Do you mind if I ask?
The Supreme Enlightened. The leader of the Illuminati.
I thought Everett was a leader.
I am the leader. I brought the Illuminati up through the 20th century to the height of their power. I had presidents and premiers eating out of my hand. I am the one. Our decline is the result of my own. All we need is for me to get back on my feet. What did Everett tell you?
Nothing.
I merely await certain technologies. Then I will be restored. Everett has sworn it.
Okay, I mean... I'm less sure at this particular moment in time that I wish to thaw this person out, unless thawing them out is a way that potentially it makes them die? Question mark. I don't want the Illuminati to research. That seems like a terrible idea. It seems like a terrible plan, so might as well sabotage it while I can. If you're wondering, I'm waiting for my menu to load. That's what's going on. I don't know why it takes so long to render sometimes. This has something to do with the new resolution. Like, we're playing at an upscaled resolution. Alright, tell Everett that Lucius de Beers is cold. Okay. Well, I could have just come in here and gotten the... Well, no, I couldn't have, because I got the key to this in... Well, that's really dumb. To have it tell me what the code to this is. I guess if I'd have come in here first and broken, like, lockpicked this door open, that would have... But yeah, I was wondering why you needed 2 mirrors in your bathroom. So turn off your damn TV, dude. If you're not watching it, it's a waste of electricity. Yeah. So I guess it's if you get into one of the rooms, it gives you access to the other room without you having to expend resources. That seems fair. Take the top off. Can I pet the kitty cat? No. Lucius, or not Lucius, Morgan, Everett, friend.
Don't forget to say hi to your friend from UNETCO, Mr. Jacobson.
Already bumped into him.
Very thoughtful of Tom. My own computer technician. I suppose he can help me prepare a comlink for Daedalus.
I really
By the
feel
way,
like,
Lucius De Beers says he's cold.
yeah.
I know. 18 degrees Celsius, to be exact.
Don't you think that's a little chilly?
I keep his metabolism low so he will last. He is a good advisor. A one-man think tank, so to speak.
He said he's the leader of the Illuminati.
A harmless fantasy. He also thinks I'm going to restore his body.
You aren't?
The technology has been around for decades, but he does not need to know that.
What is my goal now? Is my goal to tell Lucius, question mark, that Everett does not intend to revive him? Can I? Should I? I think it's fair. Fair is fair, dude. You should have told me that. I happen to think that's cruel. Just a little bit. But you're keeping him alive with promises that you'll restore his body, but all you want is just to plug him for knowledge? Ugh, God. It's terrible. It's like... rude. It's just so rude. And also, even more creepy, why is he living behind your bathroom mirror? Oh no. Actually, before I do this, I'm gonna drop a proper save in case this turns out to be something ridiculous. Hey.
Where is he? I will remember these small injustices. When I am revived, I will remember.
Everett has no intention of reviving you.
Everett has no intention of reviving you.
He must. He has been commanded.
He keeps you on ice so that he can benefit from your experience. But he intends to rule the Order himself.
No. No. I will not allow it.
What are you gonna do? I am quite curious. Yep, get some food. Food is good. Okay, I can shut him down.
If I only had command of my body. Now even Everett betrays the Illuminati. Can no one be trusted? Young Denton,
Okay.
use the computer
I just wanted to
my
make him
left.
say it before I did it.
Find a way to shut me down.
You asked, sir? And, yeah. Yeah, we'll do that. It's gonna be swell. Shut down the bio-support system. Goodbye. Yeah. Let's see how well Morgan runs everything now.
What did I tell you? That was my former colleague, my friend. I know he wasn't doing very well and he was in pain, but I wanted to keep him alive. Stop messing with my equipment and get to the helicopter.
You're taking this extraordinarily well. Do I need to have, like, a discussion on ethics with you? Because, like, I can. I mean, you let me into your house, dude. Well, at least he didn't order everyone to shoot me all of a sudden. That's an improvement.
Just got refueled and waiting for you.
Why is there a dead body over here? Does anyone want to explain why there's just a dead body?
Huh? Is there a problem?
Just looking around.
I checked her out. She's fueled up and ready to go.
Is something wrong?
Huh? No, I said I checked her out. You want the thing to run, right?
Holy,
You're gonna cross
something
the
is
ocean.
totally
Of
wrong.
course. Better safe than sorry.
You're not the real mechanic. I can tell you that. Learn to hide your bodies. I'm full up on lamps? That never happens. I am, however, deeply, deeply concerned. You know what I mean? This is... oh my god, there's a dead body. You ain't the real mechanic. And I'm gonna keep pressing you on this.
I fixed her right up for you.
You're not the real mechanic.
Something wrong? I think your friend's ready to go. Got a pretty cush job, huh?
Now, I want you to tell me about the dead body, sir. Like, the game even knows you're odd. The game called you odd mechanic. And you had 10mm ammo on you. Somebody's very sus. Oh. Well, that's cool. Jock, can we do like a second checkout before I get on board? Please and thank you. I'm so incredibly concerned about getting in this helicopter now. Can I investigate for...
Why'd you knock out Everett's mechanic?
Something about that guy didn't smell right. You better double
Yes,
check your
this.
systems. What did he work on?
The fuel system. Now that you mention it. Wait a minute. This isn't right.
I'm also sure
What isn't?
Yeah,
Oh my god, JC, a bomb!
A bomb.
It's remote controlled. Hold on.
Get out of there.
Just have to pull this wire. There. Relax. I disabled the detonator. We can drop the thing in the Atlantic on the way back to the States.
Okay,
Make a
okay.
good detective, JC. Ready to get out of here?
Glad I knocked him out. Yes, I am now ready to get out of here now that we've established that we're not going to blow up across the Atlantic. Yeah, the game basically said odd mechanic. Like, dude, hide your bodies better, man. I did not really think that guy was napping.
Let's go.
And then the game was like, odd mechanic. I don't believe that we're safe. Well, what I'm not convinced of is whether or not he's actually Everett's mechanic. He could be just a
The snipers heard your helicopter and took off. You guys saved my life.
Glad you're all right. Why's Majestic 12 attacking?
You with the NSF?
We have a common enemy, if that's what you mean.
MJ-12 is short a UC. They lost the one in Hong Kong, and now something has happened to the Pasadena Ocean Lab.
Are the Vandenberg labs safe?
The base is locked down until we can destroy the enemy bots. Unfortunately, MJ-12 disabled our own bot defense system, and no one has been able to activate the backup power.
All right,
I
back
could
to
give it a shot. Where are the controls?
There are 2 separate units at the west end of the base.
This wind is
It won't be
something else.
easy. MJ-12 has hacked the security grid and taken control of nearly all of our defenses. Turrets, cameras, alarms, and they have snipers everywhere.
Easier than a straight fight with military bots.
I suppose you're right. I can give you a map. One of the units is in the main complex. The other one is in an exposed location. The activation code is 5868.
58. I am gonna write that down because I'm not 100% sure if that's gonna be saved. Don't need your assault rifle. You guys have nothing of interest. What about you? Sawed-off shotgun. That's just like a shotgun with no barrel. That's what that is. Okay. Really? You fell like 10 feet and you broke an ankle. And a bot, and that's it. Excuse you. The fuck? Fuck's shooting at me. How do they know I'm not one of their snipers up here? It's quite rude. Security bay. Commando 1. I probably want to get on the roof of that. Oh, hello? That must be the other thing, and it's out that way. Is there a way? There's a mechanic out there. A couple of dead bodies. A couple of dead mechanics. I'm thinking my best option is probably to go in these doors. But it doesn't hurt to have a peek around. Because there's also this door. Let's start with the things that don't break my legs. And are definitely unlocked. I don't really hear a camera. Ah, it is beneath the floor here. I can tell because of the glow bleed through. So I probably want to camouflage myself. Or maybe I want to do this again. Whilst I hack this. And hope I don't run out of energy. I think I have enough bio cells. This should be alright. Hack faster? Thank you. Yeah. Maybe I should dump some upgrades in my camo. I'm trying to get some bioelectric cells. Now, up the ladder or through the door. Yeah, I think that's good for now. Alright, I've shut off the cameras. There's ammo up here, so let's go up here first. Is it gonna be ammo I care about? No. No, it is not. But is a whole other room in here. Fuck. What the fuck saw me? JC, crouch, please.
Wait for him to move again. He's still in the area. He's miles away by now.
My head is really injured. I sort of don't really understand what saw me.
Bogey!
Oh, fuck. Like they heard me drop down.
Let's finish him off.
What the fuck?
Another damn loyalty check. Whoever's out there is in serious trouble.
I'm so stuck in this elevator now.
Who's there? Aim for the head. He's still in the area.
Visual contact has been lost.
Check your six. It could be anywhere. Where'd he go? Aim for the head.
Get back here. Thank you. Okay, okay, control center. So far, so good.
Son of a... Gotcha.
Alright.
That's it. Request backup. He's
gotta get an ID.
Jesus Christ. That was bad. How'd they see me? They were just like, ugh, stand up off the couch. Okay. Okay. It's a good thing I saved.
We've got to pull out.
Negative.
Without reinforcements,
It's within this building. We will not leave until the reaction modules are in my pocket.
we don't have the manpower to hold the base.
You should have requested more men. That is your blunder, not mine.
We don't have time to argue about...
I have an assignment from Bob Page, and I intend to complete it.
Yes, sir.
Where is this conversation happening?
God! God! Oh! Oh!
Okay, that's not gonna work. Okay, okay. Yeah, old games save often. Yep. Alright, well.
Oh my god! Watch yourself. This one's some kind of mech.
Excuse me? Did he hip fire me to death as he walked around a corner? What the fuck? Okay. Fine. You wanna play it this way? Let's play it this way. Or am I getting shot from below, maybe? What? The fuck? Are you kidding me? What the shit? They get a one-hit fucking sniper kill? Yeah, okay. My hound is trying to assure me that everything is alright. But she is in my lap right now. Yes, Bubba, I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm not angry. I am not angry, but it's okay. Yes. I promise. You're gonna fall. You are gonna fall there. Okay. That should have been a headshot. He didn't die. I'm a little bit mildly annoyed. Don't think I can hit them from the 3rd floor. Can I get somebody from here, though? Seem to have taken that remarkably calmer than the guys up here. He is down, though. Let me in. pull this out. Let's see if that guy's still here. No, he's wandered away. Of course he's wandered away. Where are you guys wandering? I have decided that I care much less about killing the Majestic 12 people. Because at the end of the day...
It's Denton. Remember the briefing.
The fuck did you not die? Ow. Unhappy. Highly unhappy. This elevator bothers me, though. I have to go to a different floor. In order to leave.
Contact. Proceeding as discussed.
Perfect. That went according to plan. I mean, that actually did. I think he has the keys to the control center. Okay, but this still doesn't solve the problem I have of these gentlemen over here.
Contact. Proceeding as discussed.
He's still in the area. Remember the
They explode. Was not expecting that.
He's here somewhere.
Are you done? Alright, where's the other guy that's bleeding out? Wow. Yeah, he ran away. Okay. Has lab storage key. Well, okay. Has lab storage key, eh? Is that this? Really? I mean, there's not really a ton of things that I want in there. The medkit, the bioelectric cell might be okay, but like, by and large. Now, the ultimate question is whether that guy's going to bleed out or not. He's come back in. I'm sort of curious. Yeah, it's fine. Open the door. Everything's fine. Everything's perfectly fine. I genuinely don't know what the plan here is. Dude's having a field day. Said I still don't think I have a lock to that, or a key to that. A lock to that. I feel like I ought to be able to get a code for that. Oh, didn't she give me this code? Is this the code that I have? That I wrote down is 5868. Yep. Well, once my menus finish loading themselves again.
That's one switch. Now find the other.
Still bugs me that I have to explode things in order to open them. Really? Oh, there's no camera on this side of it. Oh.
Watch it. He hasn't gone far.
Ah, replacement ammo. Lovely. Anyway. I knew he was gonna come in the room while I was trying to hack this. It's gonna be a bad idea. I know, I think we're doing pretty well. Didn't open that door though, which I'm... The fuck camera saw me? Did I not turn... Did I turn on a camera I already turned off? Maybe. I swear I turned all of them off. Apparently, I need to make sure I did. I got a nano key though, right? It wasn't for that. I genuinely don't know what the key was. Oh, was it for the control room? Here, that's on floor 2. Let me find out. Doesn't have the right code, huh? The hell key did I pick up? It's weird. Okay. Okay. Maybe it's from this other room. Hack a computer, see if there's anything relevant. We must add Gary. Okay. That was probably the least... It wasn't like a super helpful email. What is in the super sneaky vents? Another place to go. Those things, I can... It's funny. I can actually hear myself limping. Which is quite odd. Is this... This is this door! I'm closer to the ground, but still well within killing myself distance, even with my super legs. Good to know, though. Could have bypassed some things to do that, I suppose. Alright. Are you worth the lockpicks? Mayhapsies? Oh, there's two of those guys out there. I don't really think so. I'm gonna reload that for now. I don't actually think that was worth it. Because I think there's other ways that I can get out. If not, I will come back for that. Oh, biocell. How nice. There's definitely the snipers that hang out up there. Is that it? Here's a question. Why? Can I not shoot through that? I wonder. I'll wait for him to come back now. Is this one of those games where the chain link is solid? I'm inclined to think so. Yeah, I'm inclined to think so. Unfortunately. Okay, well, that is an option. Really? I just feel like there has to be like an unlocked way to get through there. Two tools, huh? Why not? I'd rather use the tools than the lockpicks at this point. Of course, there's more of you.
Aim for the head.
Got one down. Scientists? Nice. 10 mil ammo. Now, where's this guy at now? Excellent. Healy droid. Oh, thank you. You're the bestest. Hazard lab. Well, to be fair, I do have keys for in here. Can I talk to the scientist? Is she done running away?
Lot of troops up this way?
I don't know. They had me locked up until a minute ago. My assistant's still being held somewhere.
I don't think I've come across him.
If you want to look for troops, you should log into the security network. The username is Command, and the password is Zebra42.
Not a bad idea.
Oh, yes. Thank you for the passwords. Yes, yes, yes. I quite appreciate that. Do you have a key? Wait, is this the key? This is the key. Ah. Bad news, your assistant might be dead. Anyway. Bioelectric cells, multi-tools, beer. Why is there beer in your hazmat storage area? I do have a hazmat suit already. I've reached my limit on flares, which is the saddest day.
I give up.
Calm down. I'm here to help. What can you tell me about the attack?
They took over the building. We're finished.
Anything specific? I'm heading to the command center. I don't want any surprises.
If I was you, I'd go through the tunnels. You could use the security system to see if the coast is clear. The login's Tunnel 01. The password's Omega 2A.
Any troops down there?
Well, I heard them talking. They don't want to get caught from behind, so they left a few spider bots down there. But guess what? I found an EMP grenade in the storage closet. You can have it if you think you might go down there.
Sure.
Be careful with that thing.
Me and JC Denton, thinking alike. Yes. No, tunnels sounds like a great idea. I need to look at these notes again. Okay. Tunnels. Now we're talking my language. I like tunnels. Now, you wouldn't happen to have any... Tunnel security system is different than the security system in the command building. Okay. We're not in the command building, I assume, so... It's not of immediate use, but still neat. It gave me a hazmat suit. How bad is this going to be? Now, what in here is worth actually wanting to get? I genuinely can't tell what's in here. There's an augmentation over there. Security system over there. Interesting. That actually doesn't hurt that much. It occurred to me that I should, before I try jumping, see if I turn this off, and that turns that off. Yep. Yep. Might actually put a lamp on that, because I don't want anything to do with that body. A range modification, that's not bad. What are you, like, frowning about there, bud? Okay, no, not in this building. Well, everything looks off. Yeah, I can see that being quite entertaining. Okay, okie dokie. Going to try. That looks like they got the virus there. I haven't really looked at it, but I'm betting that's what that is. Nanovirus storage container. Yeah. Give me my range modifier, please. So that can come into my inventory. And modify the range on my train turrets again. And then pick back up my binoculars. Because binoculars are good. Now, is there anything over here except the med kit and the augmentation canister? Does not appear to be so. Well, I mean, it was probably worth it. I don't know why you're swimming in this, like, 3 feet of water here, bud. Fabulous. Oh, bioelectric cells, credit chits. I can't do any more medkits again. More bioelectric cells, multi-tools, hazmat suit I don't need. Yeah, okay. Worth a lamp, especially if I'm topped off. Top off my health. I guess, yeah. No, that's just the top of the shelf. Okay. This was worth the journey so far. There's command building and tunnels, huh? Well, I haven't been up that way. So I would like to go upstairs. before I go outside where all the bots are. Cosmic rays coming through? Beautiful? What? Are we cooking the earth with cosmic rays? Let's not, please. Please no. Seriously, who's talking about the cosmic rays? The man who was Thursday. Both combatants had thrown off their coats and waistcoats and stood sword in hand. The seconds stood on each side of the line of fight with drawn swords also, but still somber in their dark frock coats and hats. The principals saluted. The colonel said quietly, "Engage," and the two blades touched and tingled. I don't think they should be doing that. Anyway. When the jar of the joined iron ran up Syme's arm, all the fantastic fears that have been the subject of this story fell from him like dreams from a man waking up in bed. He remembered them clearly, and in order as mere delusions of the nerves, how the fear of the professor had been the fear of the tyrannic accidents of nightmare, and how fear of the doctor had been the fear of the airless vacuum of science. The first was the old fear that any miracle might happen. The second, the more hopeless modern fear that no miracle can ever happen. But he saw that these fears were fancies, for he found himself in the presence of the great fact of the fear of death, with its coarse and pitiless common sense. He felt like a man who had dreamed all night of falling over precipices, and had woken up on the morning when he was to be hanged. For as soon as he had seen the sunlight run down the channel of his foe's foreshortened blade, and as soon as he had felt the two tongues of steel touch, vibrating like two living things, he knew that his enemy was a terrible fighter, and that probably his last hour had come. You know, I'm not feeling that at the moment. Well, what's going on down here? Oh, this is the hazmat lab. Okay. Well, that's nifty. Nothing but a book. Unfortunately, I believe out the main gate here is a bot. And apparently one of these things. Two of these things. Can I sneak attack both of them? Possibly. Let's wait until that bot turns in a different direction. And then we'll find out how bad an idea this is. Grand scheme of things, you know, it could have gone a lot worse. I'm gonna wait till that bot goes away, though. It's kind of in my way. Understanding how to sneak by security cameras, maybe a little bit of a red flag. Just like maybe a little bit of one.
You won't find cover in the comm building. Base is locked down until the bots are destroyed.
Oh, shit. Okay. No cover in the comm building. Got it. What about the building across the way? Can I get cover in here? Please, please, please? Offline. Of course. Now what I need to do is I actually do need to get up on top of that building. So what I would like to see So there's super legates.
God! God!
Super legates don't help.
God!
Hi. Please go away.
God! God!
Yo.
Check your 6. It could be anywhere.
Oh my god, why did it just do that? It was like, yo. Just gonna walk over here and then turn around and shoot you. Okay, okay. That was a bad idea. I need to get on top of the comm building. Somehow. Because there is a way in on top. I am just uncertain of how best to get in there. Okay. It would seem that I need to borrow a Okay, the scope gives me such anxiety. Okay. Pardon me while I go back into my little hidey hole and save. Alright, so they're down, so I can go through that gate. The thing is gonna be... That'll start the generators. That will start the generators, presumably, if I go out there. Which I guess was the first step, maybe, to lifting the lockdown? Maybe that's how that works? Is that what I'm trying to do? Until the bots are destroyed. Oh, if I activate the backup power, that starts the other bots, which should kill these bots. Okay, yeah, that's right. That's what I'm doing. I forgot for a little bit. Now, if I just scoot really, really fast, everything will be fine. Because personally, I don't really want to kill the bots myself. That sounds like a lot of work. Now, this may actually not be the power station that I thought it was. Vandenberg Air Force Base. I don't think this is what Vandenberg looks like. From Captain Chip Moser to Major Derek Welcome. Saddle up. It's funny, in the Army you get shifted around so often you develop attachments to any place you can call home for more than 9 months. And I've been at Vandenberg for more than 10 years. My family's grown up here. I'm actually sorry to see it go. But you've been a big help to all of us, Derek, and I appreciate your efforts in getting us moved out to Fort Jasper. It'll be good to actually sit down and have a beer with you again in person. I heard yesterday that the government has sold off the base to some research consortium. They must have deep pockets if they're willing to fix all the structural damage that's cropped up since the big one a few years back. Strange birds, real quiet. Probably ex-military would be my guess. Anyways, I'm sure I'll have some stories by the time I make it up there. Should be next week. Give my best to Kim. Chip. Well, Chip, do you have anything of note to add? Or did I literally come down here for a flavor message? And the edge of the world, apparently. Really? Really? I mean, I guess I can run up the side here. Unless this is the power thing? Is this the power thing? Ignore the glitching texture. Everything's fine here. There were dead bodies over here, so someone's bound to have a key. Multi-tool. I also feel like maybe there's a door somewhere. Oh, there's another range. There's another range modifier. Well, let me do that. These dudes just carrying upgrades on them instead of using them on their guns. Ugh. What a waste, MJ12. Seriously. Disappointing. Put on the pistol this time. Apparently I've maxed out my trink darts. Or my trink gun there. Bioelectric cell. Okay. Any of you guys want to have like a nano key ring on? Nano key ring? Nano key? Nothing? I mean, this was cool. And it got me experience. Which actually does remind me. Can I use that experience on anything? I am at 7,000. Ooh. That means I can level up my electronics or my lock picking. Ooh. Defeat any mechanical lock or electronics? That's the question. Or do I put myself a master melee weapon? Unconscious or dead with a single blow. Well, that's kind of nice. Maybe that's worth doing. He's lethally precise with pistols. I don't know. Lockpicking, honestly, lockpicking or electronics seem like the best uses of my experience points. But I seem to have more multi-tools than lockpicks, so I would rather upgrade my lockpicking. To be honest. Okay. Anything in the car wrecks? No. No, they're just out here for flavor, I suppose? Oh no, I can see the seam in the world texture. That's a bad sign. Okay, this was not the backup power area that I thought it was. Okay. This is where their bots come from, I imagine. I think it's following me, but that's okay. Alright, someone's about to get a little bit of a bad day. It's okay. I appreciate the trank darts. Those are absolutely vital. I am not here anymore, bot. Go away. Shoot, 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 shoot. You cannot climb those stairs. There's no way there's a bot coming up here. You're sort of stuck. Maybe it'll, like, figure its life out and go away. It seems like it's stuck. It will give up at some point, I'm sure. Like now. Everything will be fine. Shh, can't use med kits. Too many med kits. Okay, ma'am, don't take this the wrong way that I am approaching on my knees. Can I talk to you, Stephanie Maxwell? No. That is a negative. You cannot talk to Stephanie Maxwell. Right now, anyway. Maybe later she'll be important. Okay, there's my good little snipper friends. I wonder if I can hit you from here. The answer appears to be yes.
God! God!
Okay, one of them is tranking. We'll see if the other one decides to come play. Or is just going to keep hanging out on his patrol up there. The answer is just keep hanging out in the patrol up there, which is... well, okay.
Ugh.
He's having a time of it. I understand. I've been hit with those trank darts too. It's a real trip sometimes. Oh yeah, see that went from 2 lockpicks to 1 lockpick. Not that I need to go through there at this particular moment in time. It's a very loud pipe. Don't need your assault rifle. Oh god. Look, I'm gonna fall to my death. Hey. Ammo I use? No. They're like, here you go. You can use these to shoot the robots. I'm good. I'm good. I would rather the robots shoot the robots. I don't want to get in the middle of that. Ooh, not what I wanted to pull out. I probably need to take that off my hotbar. Throw rocks at my shelter, please. you gonna pass out yet? Hurry up and pass out, man. Yeah, there we go. No one has all day, after all. Oh, hello. You are the 5868? Yeah.
Bot security system has come online. All bots will have power, but you have to open the bay doors manually.
Oh, that's easy. I know where that is. Not a problem. Super duper easy. I was gonna say, there has to be something in here, right? Med kits I can't use. Anything else? I don't see anything else. But I'll take the exploration bonus. I feel like I've been missing it in the last few levels of like... JC, can you like climb a ladder, please? Thank you. Where I sort of feel like I just haven't done enough exploring. I feel like I've missed whole sections. But in this one, I'm feeling pretty good about my exploration. When all is said and done. Can I talk to you now? Or do I still have to have fixed the bots first? Alright, still have to fix the bots. Fine, fine, fine. Stephanie. I have the perfect window. I shall be, utilizing it. How do I close? Take a screenshot for Steam. I cannot close that door. Awesome. So excited by that. Alright. Show me the butt carnage. Hey, prod charger. Take us free lamb. Oh, lockpick and a biocell. Nifty, nifty, nifty. I'm a huge fan. Napalm. Apparently I'm carrying too much napalm already.
Enemy bot destroyed. 3 left.
Guess they double teamed it. It's like, oh my god, where'd the door go? I think we're just gonna stand out of the way. That seems like a good idea. I wish it didn't come with an alarm.
2 left.
Uh-oh. See, both the good bots better not be destroyed. Yeah, hey bud, I can point you in the direction of some unfriendlies.
You won't find cover in the comm building. Base is locked down until the bots are destroyed.
Mm-hmm. That is fair, but also... hands are full. Why do you guys suck at killing those things. Like, you really should be able to kill them way better. Okay. We 100% can get up here.
Enemy down. One more bot, and the scientists can open the security doors.
Haha! Do you do any damage to these? Thinking no. Yeah, that's kind of what I was afraid was going to happen. Why can't I open this? Shame. Getting anywhere close. Okay, I gotta admit, your like bot security system kinda sucks. Like if that was it? I don't really feel like they did a great job. And now I'm gonna have to waste another lamb. Actually, rather, I have plenty of EMP grenades, right? Let me just throw some of those. That ought to help things a little bit. And then I'll take my nanite sword to it if it doesn't kill it. I recall the EMP grenades doing pretty good. Also, the dude talked about the tunnels. I genuinely don't know if I've seen the tunnels. I don't know what tunnels he's talking about. Yeah. Backup power. Tunnel security. Oh, because I'm trying to get into the control center. That's what he was saying. Communications, security bay. Terminals from... Oh, that's where the power is. Okay. Okay. That's fine.
That's the last of them. The base is no longer under lockdown. Maybe Savage willing to put you in touch with Savage. I'm gonna leave you for a bit. Believe it or not, Tong's in California. He sounds like he's in trouble.
Tong is in California and in trouble. Lovely. Might as well use a med kit because I can top one off over here. Stephanie? No? No? Really? Still nothing? Okay, fine. Be that way. Anyway, into communications. Everyone's dead or incapacitated. You know, I'll try and spare some of them for interrogation, but at some point, Some of them just gotta go. Hey, everyone, how's it going?
I need to talk to Gary Savage.
How does it look out there? We got those bots brand new from a guy in Hong Kong, but I guess we should have locked down the power grid, huh?
I took care of the enemy bots, but there might be a few snipers left. Be careful.
We think Dr. Savage and the others are in the control room in the second floor of the command building, but communications are down. The person we sent to find them hasn't reported back. We gave him our key to the control room.
I'll check it out if you want. How do I get there?
The trapdoor in the back room goes down to the utility tunnels,
perfect.
which connect to the
Just looking
command
for those.
building. We had to send someone that way because of the shooting. Maybe he didn't make it through the radiation. I don't know. He had no protection. The only hazard suits are in the command building itself.
Great. Noting. Yes, I have seen those. Okay. That being said, I have found that it's actually fairly effective to just heal. My healing is so good to just heal through the radiation now. So that might be another option. Yo.
That was quite a battle.
Yeah, you guys did nothing.
You saved our asses.
You're welcome. You guys got, like, anything else? Oh. Drink of water, sure. And a cat! You guys have a cat. And a basketball. Sawed-off shotgun. Recording begins now. TR. Thomas Reynolds, assistant researcher, and this would be my latest audio diary entry. MJ12 nailed us completely by surprise. I don't think there were a lot of love lost there, but no one really expected a direct assault. Hold on. So now I'm down in the tunnels. We've lost touch with Gary, and I guess I got elected to go find out what was going on while everyone else deals with the attack. Okay, I'm at one of the terminals, powering up. Note to self, login is, let's see, Tunnel 01, and the password is Omega-2A. Security grid has been deactivated. I hate these stupid hazmat suits. It's almost impossible to punch a key without hitting 6 of the... I thought I heard something. Just a sec, let me... Things in the tunnels. Noted. Noted. Why do you guys have a pinball machine in here? Do you not think that you should perhaps be doing your job? Haha, that's that hatch, okay. Not break my knees. I'm sorry, cat. Not mean to land on you. Okay, things in the tunnels. Great. Jacob's shadow. Chapter 32. Jacob looked at her and watched all the regret drain from her eyes. She tossed the empty revolver onto the body next to her, the gun in her other hand never moving an inch from the point that Jacob guessed was just above the bridge of his nose. You don't have to do this. It doesn't have to be like this. Oh, yes. Yes, I'm afraid that it does. He slowly shook his head. The window cracked, and for a moment it sounded as if a wasp had buzzed through the room. Then a dull thud as her body dropped to the floor. Blood poured from the cavity that had been her skull, a wide black pool that spread like a shadow in the darkness. Jacob knelt and rubbed his fingers in her blood. Monk never missed with a sniper rifle. Not ever. That actually sounds like a book I would read. Very violent, decidedly, but it does sound like my genre. What is in here? Darts and flare darts. That is about as useless to me as they come. Maybe I should try setting things on fire with flare darts more. I really don't. What about you? What's in you? Now this I'll take is worth it. Hello, augmentation upgrades. I need you. Hell yeah. Well worth it. Okay. Now, what was I saying I probably should have dumped things into? probably the camo. I actually think I need to upgrade that a little bit. Because the power drain is quite extensive. And I actually use that. Cool. Moving on. Well, into the tunnels we go. Maybe. If JC wants to actually go down the ladder.
JC, I'm depending on you. When you find Savage, get him to help you uplink Daedalus. The Milnet computers should be near the control room on the second floor of the command building.
Come on, Spider. You can come a little closer. There we go. Handled. I hate the spiders. Bring it, Spider. Bring it. Ooh, that was bad. That was bad. JC! You're swinging an enormous nano sword. How do you keep missing the little spider? I'm sorry. I have a lot of questions. And actually, I am going to reload that because I don't want that hazmat in here. That's going to be a problem. I need to draw that thing away from those. In fact, I need it to follow me all the way back over here. Much better. Much better. I like that situation a million times better. So 2 and 3 are broken? Tunnel 01, Omega 2A. That's concerning. Please bypass. Generator room, huh? Do I have a code for the generator room, I wonder? Maybe if I keep looking? Okay, cool. Note to self, those bring spiders out, so I should probably almost certainly do those. Okay. Worth the tools, I guess. I need to find the dude's body, because he might have a generator room. So what happens if I put the turret status as attacking enemies? Does it attack me? Does that release the spiders as well? No, it does not release the spiders. It just is really annoying. Okay, well. In that case, I don't really care then. His camera can just go off. I don't... No, just don't shoot at anything. We're fine. Okay. Bypass this. I know I can disrupt them, but why bother? Aha! Second way into the generator room. Possibly? This feels radioactive and bad. Have the right code, huh? Okay.
God! God! God!
Really?
God!
There was a multi-tool. There was no passwords. Mildly disappointed. But I think that's worth saving. Yeah, but the regen absolutely is better than the hazmat suit. Uses bioelectric energy, but like... so much better. Okay, before we do this. Okay. Let's turn on my aqua lungs. And top off my bioelectric energy. Figure out what we're doing. Don't really know what's down here. Or what I would be trying to do down here. That is just a dead body. Ooh, biocells. Nice, nice. Is there anything else in here? I guess would be my question. Don't really know how to tell. Also, flooding your generator seems perhaps like a bad idea in the grand scheme of things. Okay, fine. Be that way. Lockpick. That is something, I suppose. What about you? You got nothing. Ballistic armor, also incredibly not worth that. Maybe. I know. Interesting experience. I guess. I suppose that I will, in fact, save it there. It's not bad, I guess. There was some stuff. Turn off my camera again. Okay. I'm gonna top up one more time on bioelectric energy before I do this. This does make me curious. What is this water down here, though? Ah, this is the generator room. I see. And there's a nano key that I missed, which was probably something I could have used on the... No, this is the maintenance key. Yes. Yeah, JC, hang tight for a second. I gotta re-aqua lung you. That's awesome, because that's the maintenance access right there by the radiation door, so maybe I don't have to go through the fucking radiation door. That would be fucking swell. I'm glad that I checked that out, though. I totally missed that when I was swimming around there the first time. Okay, not bad. Fun stuff. I love finding all the little things. It's great. I am enjoying the crap out of this game. It's been such a fun ride so far. Don't mind me. What's up here? Are you a way around? No, you're just gonna be ammo, aren't you? But I can somehow be above the radiation and fine. That's not how radiation works, game. I'm fairly certain that's not how radiation works, but okay. Okay. I'll just be like, yeah, everything's fine. What am I stuck on, game? Serious question. Who needs spiders? I guess probably me. Gonna do now, spider? I forgot. Absolutely nothing kills them except this sword. And EMP grenades actually will do okay. Nope, classics cannot be denied. Classics are, in fact, fabulous. Have fun with that. Excellent. I don't hear any more skittering. Ah, the lovely noises. That's minor annoyance. Medkits for days. Really? Hold 2 tools again? Can I just, like, bypass this somehow? Like, turn on my improved legs. Ah! And then just fall a little bit. Hey, lockpicks. Like, I don't know, there has to be a way that this thing goes up. It's a lift, right? It has got to lift. I would expect at some stage. Okay. My hands are full. Of course they are. You're inconveniently in my way. I'd say I hate that more than anything right now. Oh, put it on floor 2. So that's the bottom floor, right? Frankly, I don't really think I need anything that's on floor 2. So let's take it all the way up. The downside being that I don't really have a good way to get back through that except for to do that, and otherwise I don't really care. We have a bridge this way. Take 1 bullet, it'll be fine. Take a nano key, control room key, like that. Another multi-tool to help stave off all my extra usage. Woo. 400 skill points for that. Nice. Okay, game.
Attack my systems and you will suffer considerable losses.
Yeah. Okay. I'm not exactly. Oh hey. I know where I am. I'm not exactly thinking that, you know, I'm gonna have a problem here. I'm not planning to destroy the AI that's been suitably helpful. Just because the Illuminati is like, you need to. Because it's gonna kill the other thing that we think considers this a threat. Anyway. Because I don't exactly trust the Illuminati any more than I trust other people. Oh. You guys are at the same point in the book. You guys must be having a book club. That's what I have decided. Reaction modules, genetic profiles. Is this where I was manufactured? I wish I had a login to that so I could read those a little bit more in detail. Ah, the Imperial probe droids are here too. That looks so safe.
I cannot survive much longer. Help me acquire Milnet access. I must attack. I must attack.
Okay, now I'm confused. Who was helping me? Before. It's been so long, I don't actually know the answer to that question, and I'm slightly concerned. Nano keyring does not have the right code, huh? Okay. Can I find the right code if I go downstairs? Why, building designer? Why? Hello, everyone. That looks dreadfully unsafe. How's it going?
Mr. Carter.
Yep, they ran the old dog out.
You were dismissed?
All of us career types. They want cadets who've never been anywhere except UNATCO and the UNATCO Academy.
Easier to manage, I suppose.
Yeah.
Time to come out here and lend a hand. I knew what Savage was up against. I just didn't want to admit it.
It's an honor to have you with us, sir.
All right, enough bawling our eyes out. We've got work to do.
I like you, Mr. Carter. Hey. Take a recharge.
I'm Dr. Savage. Thank you.
Oh,
we were
you
close
are.
to surrendering when you landed.
J.C.
Like Walter
Denton.
White.
I'm working with Morgan Everett of the Illuminati. He's developed a cure for the Grey Death, and we were hoping to get time on your UC to manufacture it.
Everett contacted me just before the attack. Naturally, we'll manufacture the cure. Once the computer's back up and we get a containment unit for the UC.
How close are you to being operational?
My daughter's on an expedition to the Ocean Lab right now to find a schematic for the containment vessel.
So now we're
But
going to
Lord
Ocean
knows
Lab.
when the
Lovely.
computer will be back up. It was damaged during the attack.
I'll look at it. In addition to the UC, Everett and I need your connection to the Milnet.
Yes, he said something about an artificial intelligence. The Echelon system. Something called Icarus and Daedalus.
Another attack happening as we speak. I'll explain later.
Well, the main terminal is in the room at the top of the stairs. Log in G Savage, password Tiffany. I'll open the doors. I would say it's too dangerous. A lot of
your
damaged
daughter's name,
equipment and hot power lines up there. But until the computers are up, the UC's just a box of bolts.
G Savage Tiffany. Why? Thank you. Kindly.
Are you going to help us or not?
Okay, calm down, man. Calm down. I just wanted to look at your computer.
I'm surprised anything up there survived the explosion.
We lost nothing critical during the attack.
That's actually really astounding. Calm down. Duh. Oh. I don't want to go through that door. It's like instant death. You know, the bionic man, weirdly vulnerable to electronic... to electricity. Alright, why are we taking a long time for this? Uh-oh. My game might crash, so we'll see where we ended up. Okay, there we go. G, Savage, Tiffany. This was that not? What? He literally told me that is what the password was, yeah? Oh, that's the Milnet. log in. We're not on Milnet. Okay. Fine. I thought he said I could use this terminal. Yeah. Are you not Milnet? No, you are SecureNet. What the hell computer terminal was he talking about? This just looks 100% unsafe, and I'm mildly confused about what it is that I need to do. No, you're the same one. So that's not really gonna help me. That really doesn't look like what I'm supposed to do. If I go upstairs, can I look at the thing now? No. Doesn't have the right code. Okay, I'm very confused. What am I doing? Why is my brain not comprehending this? Bring up the Vandenberg computer system needed to operate the UC and to allow Everett to defend Daedalus. Uplink Daedalus to the military computers near the control room on the second floor of the command building. Okay. So I guess we'll start there? Second room. In this room. I don't know why I keep going in there. Are there was there like a Milnet thing in here? I don't really remember that being the case. And that would appear to be correct. I think I'm having a hard time following this one. This is probably the first time really where I've been like, I'm not very sure where to go or what to do. Like, I thought he was talking about this terminal, but I can't log into it. And I can't do anything upstairs. So maybe I need to poke around this lab a little bit more. Laser tubes. So someone left like a nano keyring floating around.
We lost nothing critical during the attack.
Zap me? No.
It won't be easy getting back there.
Oh, I do need to go through the electrical room, don't I? I hate everything about this idea. Where am I going? I guess, is my primary question.
Just bring up the system for Savage. I'll route Daedalus through your info link. Don't worry, there's very little risk.
I don't like that. I found the third floor computer room. Yeah, I'm gonna go check that out first. Sorry. Definitely checking that out first. I'd like to know what spicy little secrets are in here. Well, someone's smoking in the server room, which is probably a terrible idea. like there should be something else in here. Right? This feels like... Okay. I have a theory about what this is, and I would kind of like to test it out. Probably going to load. I'm actually going to drop a proper save before I do this. Because I had a thought. Really, JC? You're killing me here, bro. This does look like a marginally safer way of getting through. But for what exactly? Because I still feel like I don't know where I'm going. I can't do anything with that thing. It's just here. Why do I have this way through? Okay, this feels very roundabout, but you know, I'll let it be. Oh, I guess it was so that I could just do this up here. But I'm okay doing both of those. Oh. Apparently really susceptible to electronics. Or electrical discharge. Okay. So actually then, where was my... Oh. Drop down here. Oh. Then I can save one tool at least. Okay, now are you? There we go. Let's read your email though. S. Carter, subject long time. Took me a long time to track you down, Gary. You covered your tracks well, but I still know a few tricks and a few people. which is part of the reason I'm writing. Ever since I left the Army a couple years back, I've been working for UNATCO. It seems that they're a better organization in principle than practice, and I've become increasingly uncomfortable with their methods. I've got my suspicions about other things as well, but I'd prefer not to get into them over an open line. Doesn't matter. They've discharged everyone who didn't come to them right out of UNATCO Academy spouting the party line, so I'm gone as of today. Heard you had your own difference of opinions with the military research establishment, and took off on your own. I'm not sure what you're working on, but it might be related to something another friend of mine has uncovered, and I'd like to help. Let me know if you need another hand. It'd be good to see you again. I'm about ready to leave, Dad. Carla and Stacy have done their best to outfit me with everything I need. You know, when I was a little girl, I never really fantasized about being a spy or a thief or a princess. I always wanted to be a scientist, just like you. Methodical and careful, that's exactly how you always taught me to work, and that's exactly how I'll be. I know we'll see each other before I leave, but I wanted you to know how proud I am of you and what you're doing, and how glad I am that I can be a part of it. Mom would have been proud of you too. I just don't know if I can say all that when I'm standing there in front of you, so this will have to do until I get back. Love, Tiffany. Now we're gonna go save Tiffany. Starting to pick up signals on the trembler sensors consistent with a small assault force. I'm not sure if they think that little of us or if they're just in a rush to stop us that this was the best they can manage. Either way, I hope those Hong Kong bots we got from your mysterious benefactor can do the trick. Probably got an hour before they arrive, so I'm gonna go run a systems check on the bots before everything goes to hell. Carla. Okay. We've now null-netted and all the power is now off, so that seems way better.
I'm losing Daedalus.
Yes.
Helios.
Something's...
Oh.
You forgot about the Aquinas protocol. I was listening to Daedalus all along, waiting.
The AIs seem to be merging.
And I have another surprise, Denton. Find Savage in the control room. I have an announcement.
Great. Why are you on my comm link, sir? I don't want to hear your voice anymore. Great. Yeah, we're gonna have to go save Tiffany. Gonna be terrific.
Something went wrong, JC. I'm looking into it.
Really? Something went wrong.
Excellent. We're all here.
You aren't in a position to make any demands, Paige.
On the contrary, my mission might have failed, but so did yours. I captured your daughter an hour ago.
Tiffany.
She's been quite forthcoming. So you were hoping to find a containment unit in the ocean lab?
I demand to see my daughter immediately.
Well, like you, we lack certain components of a universal constructor. The reaction modules you stole when you left Area 51 to go into business for yourself.
Don't negotiate.
Oh yes, Mr. Denton. I wanted you here for a reason. Look at me. You interfere in any way, I will kill that young woman. I mean it. I want
Not if I
those
get there
components,
first.
Savage. You will bring them to the abandoned gas station west of Vandenberg in exactly 1 hour.
You hurt my daughter, and I swear to God.
Bring me the reaction modules.
Would you like to pack a JC in there too? Dude, you did not need to run over to me.
I don't think we have a choice. Oh, I should have never let her go.
Page will resume production of the Plague if he gets the components to build a UC.
I know. But I can't let them kill Tiffany.
Tell them you're sending someone with the components. I'll have my pilot drop me off where they're holding your daughter. Maybe I can rescue her.
That's too risky.
We don't have a choice. Trust me, she'll be fine.
Yes, we've got to try it. Just don't let anything happen to her. Mr. Denton, thank you. Here's a photograph so that you can identify her.
Alright. Yeah, somehow, definitely thought this was not going to go to plan. Okay. Why do we assume that they're actually at the she's actually at the gas station? Didn't they capture her in the middle of the ocean? Is there a reason your daughter has tiger stripes? Just sort of curious. I mean, it's a choice, but it's a very Hunger Games-y choice. Anyway. Okay. Sure. Oh, I'm full. Where was the medbot? I require use of the medbot. It was not in here, was it?
All right, I've landed. You won't believe this, but I have Tom with me. He looks pretty sick.
Okay, I guess we're just not finishing that conversation. I assume he's been infected with the plague. If I had to guess. I also really hate when people, like, mess with my stuff. Or, like, if people use my desk. Someone was using my desk during COVID at my job, and I was so pissed off, especially because they left trash on my desk too. That was really annoying. But like, it just gives me like the heebies to have somebody else be like in my space. And the worst part was I think they were using mine because it had a headset in it, and I was like, that's my headset. Do not put that on your ears. I do not want whatever icky body stuff you guys have. Are you back on the roof again? You're back on the roof. Oh, okay, maybe back there. It's not too bad. Yeah, like, to the point where I have enough knowledge to check who has logged into my computer last, because I hate it. I don't, like, I have everything set up exactly how I like it in my office, and if somebody touches anything, I kind of lose my shit. It's just like, it's my computer, please don't use it. I also share a lab bench. Well, I don't share it, technically, because I refuse to share it, but, if anyone uses my lab bench, I get mildly grumpy. Maybe more than mildly. Where the heck are you landing, dude? Oh yeah, I have my own office too. Well, I have my own office and then I have like a bench in our lab. But our lab is weird in that everyone has their own bench. A lot of other labs, you end up, the benches are like communal space. So, oh, the entrance to Vandenberg. Oh, okay. Why did you not just land on the building? Anyway, so I have my own office, which is my own space, and the fact that people come in my office, which is also in a locked suite, and then still use my shit, I'm like, please don't. Please fucking don't. But like lab space is normally shared, so people come in and they don't understand that like this bench belongs to a person, even though I have it like pretty well customized for my stuff, which is another reason why I don't like people touching my shit. I have it set up just right. Stop fucking touching it. Yeah, that's, that is one of those things that triggers me a lot, is people using my stuff. I can't have it. If I could lock my office, I would, but I can't, because I don't have a key to my office, so that part sucks. Yeah, no one should be in your space. You're safe as long as you don't have a life insurance plan. Yep. My husband would like that thing. He'd probably do that to me.
Hello?
What's wrong?
An error. One of the experiments. I have the Grey Death.
He flew into San Jose and had no way to get here.
I am not a high-order term in the equation anymore. Do not concern yourselves with me.
You aren't dead yet, Tom. Savage will take care of you.
Oh.
I'm here for selfish reasons. To have access to the cure.
Well, they got
Let's just
ambrosia
hope we're
floating
able to
around.
manufacture it.
I saw it.
Savage's daughter failed to get the parts he needs for the UC. She's being held prisoner by Majestic 12.
We should get moving. Tony Maris is on the way to help Tom.
By all means, go. You don't have time to stand around on account of me. Hop in, JC.
Alright, hopping in. Yeah, next time my wife is angry, I'm gonna drape a towel over her shoulders like a cape and say, "No, you're super angry." I figure you're safe from her as long as I don't have a life insurance plan. Yeah. It's important not to get the life insurance plan. Yeah, either that will completely diffuse things, or, you know, actually not having a life insurance plan may not matter. So there's a code to this one. That's exciting. Can I search this truck? I could, in theory, move the black van. But I feel like that doesn't really help me.
I'm gonna stay back until you have Tiffany. Then I'll touch down in the junkyard to the south. Try to make a silent approach. If the guards think it's a raid, they might decide to kill Savage's daughter.
Yeah. Understood. Better not walk into the... Do you think it hurts if I walk into the cactus? Oh, no, that's fine. But if I so much as, like, graze a burning barrel...
How's it going?
Huh? Down, man. It's going down and it keeps going down.
You're a long way from a city. How do you get by out here?
We were living in the gas station.
They threw us out.
The soldiers?
Yeah, I'm gonna sneak in there while they're sleeping and start a fire.
You want me to?
If you ever did one thing you talked about doing.
I know my business, woman.
I'm going in there right now. What's the best way?
Myself, I was gonna take the sewer. See, I got a key.
Mind if I borrow it?
Sure, man. You go in first and scout around. I'll go later when they're fast asleep and won't suspect a thing. Need any hardware? The Army used to have a command post up there.
I actually think
I found weapon mods for accuracy and recoil, which you can have for $750 and $400. Also a rebreather. How about $1,500?
Yeah, that's the use for,
Not
life
interested.
insurance. Yeah, I don't think we need anything. But thank you for the key. I assume that that is to the building. Hey. That is a dead body. Ah, and a sewer access key. In case I didn't feel like talking to anyone. But I feel like talking to people. You learn so much by talking to people. That's how you get codes and all the good stuff. Okay, this is gonna go well. JC, my man. How useful are your eyes?
Definitely someone. Gotcha.
The fuck did you see? Did you blow yourself up? I mean, okay. I'll take that. Incorrect person. Oh god, which way do you patrol?
Halt. Please give your ID.
Yes. find anything. Disappointment. See, the problem with setting fire to the gas station is that you kind of want to live in the gas station still, right? JC, why can't you fit through there? They left all the candy bars and chips. Drink water for the road. Lots of cigarettes behind the counter. Oh, they're also dealing in Zyme. I see. That's why they want back in here. That looks flammable. Wait, why is the toilet
Wait for him to move again.
through the freezer? I have a lot of questions. And this is the cleanest gas station mirror I have ever seen. Just gonna throw that out there. Now, do you think we can mosey our way up into the vents? Yeah, well, how nice. I feel like this roof is not sturdy enough for me to be walking on. Binoculars. Who needs binoculars? Okay, now we are on top. Which, yes, that's what she said. Okay, I got another dude I need to hacky slashy. I feel like I need to take care of him at some point. Okay, that man is just asking for a shock prod. Oh, but he's got puppy ears, and I don't want to hurt the dogs. Okay.
Did anybody else hear something?
You ain't.
Oh. I'm dealing with. Something's in here.
Shit. I don't want the alarm. Now that I know what's in here, I will take care of that. I wonder if I turn on my fancy legs if I land quieter. Come on, menu. Any day now. You can load. There we go. Mostly because I do want to try and get through this without...
Intruder. I'm dealing with. I'm doing
The
a scan.
fuck?
showing that a female just went down. Tiffany.
Yeah,
we
that was what I was
failed.
afraid of.
Meet me in the junkyard. I just touched down and blasted.
No, I'm not letting this happen. Sure shit ain't gonna fucking happen. Okay, what if I go down like super sneaky? Be able to do an instant kill. I might be able to see where he walks. Okay, so he's walked there. When he walks away, I will drop down.
Did anybody else hear something?
No, nobody heard nothing.
Someone's there. I can hear you.
No, you can't.
Yeah, false alarm, I guess.
Okay, I need to kill this guy.
Target in sight.
Well, I think she almost got out. He saw me. I need him not to see me. But I think I can still do this.
Intruder, I'm dealing.
Oh my fucking god, dude. That's gonna be a problem.
Tiffany, we failed. Meet me in the junkyard. I just touched down and blasted open the gates. I'll think of a way to break the news to Dr. Savage.
Crap. Holy crap, holy crap, holy crap. Yes, my hound. You are adorable, and I know you're trying to help with all the cuddles. Yes. You think you have to help me not be upset. Well, Mom's not upset. Mom is not upset. But you are in my lap, and you are in my way. Yes. Yes, you're adorable. Thank you. Okay. He doesn't really come all the way in, does he?
Hello? Target in my
Whoever's out
position. Sanctuary.
That's him.
Bring it. No? Okay. Tiffany, my dear,
Your father sent me. You all right?
They caught me at the submarine base trying to steal one of their mini-subs.
You really think there's a containment unit in the ocean lab?
All we need's a schematic, as long as the main computer isn't waterlogged.
We'll talk about that later. Come on, let's go.
I'm not going back to that base. You want to check it out? Great. Here's a map that
Yeah,
shows
I
a back
figured
way
I'd
into
be
the
going there.
sub-base.
I'll check it out. First, let's get you out of here. Wait here while I deal with the guards.
Right.
Did y'all just, like, kill yourselves? What happened there? Now, I think there's really...
You'll go to the ocean lab. You'll help me acquire a universal constructor.
Still looking at this Helios entity. Not sure how Paige can control it.
I don't think Paige is controlling it, but I also don't think he cares that he controls it. Okay. How would you like a backstab? Buy one, get one free? Oh, why thank you. Garage door. I assume that that's that one. Okay, I have just this other dude to take care of, I think. That guy's behind a gate, so I think he's not gonna... I think it's closed. He ain't gonna see anything. Maybe don't shoot at the fuel tanker? You're welcome. Okay, my dear.
I'm ready.
Make a break for the helicopter. It's in the junkyard.
Got it.
Don't worry. Nothing will shoot at you. That dude with his dogs on the other side of the fence? You know, he's about to catch a lot of flack for something, but like... eh. What? Fuck it, I'm breaking a window. But that's okay. I can carry a cardboard box out here. Sorry. That's what I wanted to do. JC. JC. My dude. I would love to get in here without using lockpicks. There has to be a way. Haha! Recharge me. Thank you. Probably just a med kit. Ooh, no, bioelectric cell. That I will happily take. JC. Bud. Pal. You're kidding me, right? Why are you broken? Why is your jump like super hella broken also? Come on, you can glitch your way out of the fucking... There we go. Okay. I now think I have taken everything worth taking out of here. Let's go.
Good, you both made it. Dr. Savage will be relieved.
Can you take her back to Vandenberg while I check out the submarine base? I'm gonna make another try to reach the Ocean Labs UC.
Sure, I'll drop you off on the way.
We got this. Yeah, that poor dude and his dogs are the only people left in this gas station. Although, is he still alive? I only see a dog. Did he blow himself up like the other one did? No, there's 2 dogs. I see 2 dogs. I don't see human, though. I think the human blew himself up. Anyway.
Remember, this is how Tiffany was captured. You need to steal a mini-sub to get to the Ocean Lab. The base is a series of interconnected modules, with the subs in the module submerged just offshore.
Okay, sure. This seems swell. Steal a mini-sub. How difficult would that be? That definitely comes a little further than I was anticipating.
Company.
It's fine. Ah. Oh, this isn't the right code for that. What the fuck was it the right code for? There just appeared to be a hole in that corner over there. What is your patrol pattern? What do you think this is? Just a trench to avoid it, I guess. Okay. What the fuck do I have a key code for? Guess I might as well use the trench, right? But that does tell me that there is a nano key card I can pick up for that door out there. I just need to figure out where it is. It also kind of looks like there's something on the roof maybe I could get into. What was it for this? Is this what the nano key card's for? Oh, hi. I have too many gas grenades. Would it kill you to have some trank darts? No? Alright. Flashlights aren't very stealthy. Should definitely turn that off.
You'll probably come across scientists of mine who were captured and forced to work in the genetics labs. Maybe they'll lend a hand.
That would be swell. Sure, you know, I'm down for that. I'll rescue some scientists. Who do I have? Not the right vision to do that. Okay, please go patrol into the other room. Yes.
Hey, stop right there. Son of a...
What are you? Okay, that went really poorly. This room does not have a camera. I want to kill him in this room. Okay. Kill him. Knock him out. Whatever. You know. Eventually. Eventually this will load. Any day now, game. Why does this calculation take you a really long time? Also, because I wasted a lot of clips there, and I don't have a lot of them. Oh, come on.
Something tells me you don't have permission to be down here.
Don't even think about setting off an alarm.
I was just going to suggest that you avoid the guards. You could swim through this tank to a feeding hole in the storage room. The hatch code is 1223. Watch out for the Karkian, though.
Great. Maybe I'll give it a try.
That sounds delightful. Yeah, I'm a huge fan of not dying.
Someone should expose what's going on here.
I would love to.
Someone's there. I can hear you.
Ooh, hold on. I think I'm about to shoot something. You. Activate. It's fine. Everything's fine. Could have sworn I heard something. As one does. Also, let me turn off my Aqualings. Okay. Here are the pitter-pats of footsteps. But I'm all for avoiding the guards. at all possible. So you guys got anything useful for me? You might. This dude might be worth taking out. If I can get a good shot on him.
Did anybody else hear something?
Proceeding is discussed.
Oh, that was a... That... I saw him about to fire that gun, and I was like, oh, please don't. Yeah, that didn't work out. Okay, I guess if I'm gonna take care of that guy, I need...
Who's there?
There's a couple of things I need to do. Nothing to be concerned about. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Yes. There must be more people than just him floating around up here. But actually, maybe what I really want to do is go through here. Anyway. I don't like that I can't see that, man in black. Okay, why am I up here? What does this get me? I think absolutely nothing. I kind of want to talk to the scientists, though, because I feel like they might have codes or passwords that would be useful to me. Okay. So where is the man in black? Is he through here? Must be, right? Oh, are you shitting me? Okay. The code is 1, 2. And it's mostly ammo I don't need. Camera cloak. Really sounds like somebody is gonna walk through there in a second. Or maybe not. I still had my aqua log on. Shit. Okay. So let's deactivate that before we spend a bunch of bioelectric energy on that. Top off on bioelectric energy. I don't need a silencer. That's what's on the table. Okay. Turn that off. God! JC. Bro. Kid, seriously. Yes? Do you want to go down into the vent at all? Why is this so glitchy? It was like acting like there was a ladder. There isn't a ladder. I love how I have no idea where I'm going. Oh, we're in here. Man in black is through this area?
You Denton? Savage said to expect someone on a mission to the Ocean Lab.
Denton's an old code name from my UNATCO days, but it seems to have stuck.
I have a map of the facility. Also, you can use my login. A. Pinkerton, password Antennapedia.
Yes, that.
You will need it for the computers in the URV bay.
Thanks. You one of the scientists Savage lost to Majestic 12?
My situation here is temporary. I still report to Gary Savage.
Thank you.
I can't help you.
That's fine. You've done plenty, dear. Don't you worry. I have computer logins now. Who is on patrol and where are you patrolling?
If there were just some way of tracking all these people. Something odd about his biometrics. He's here.
Okay. Okay, sure. Dude did not want to blow up. Like, I killed the other dudes in one hit. This guy, not so much. The unfortunate part is I don't know that I can use... Maybe I can use the prod charger on him?
Something odd about his biometrics.
I don't remember. The answer is no, it'll stun him, but it does very little else. Disappointing. I feel like I was able to trank them at one point. Oh, you're the little patrol. Oh, look at you, so cute. Just gonna hide in the darkness here. With a slightly glowing prod charger. I don't know that I need to get past him, so that might be a moot point anyway. Where am I trying to get to? I suppose is the ultimate question. Now. Oh, the sniper is sniping at me. I was like, who the fuck's shooting at me? It was the sniper I was debating. Taking care of. Rather violently. Wow. Sniper was not paying attention and was like, oh, look, this thing. There's a person up there. That's okay. I also don't know that that's where I want to go either. Because I've not been down the ladder in this other room. So I kind of want to try that.
Sergeant, is that you? Watch yourself. This one's some kind of mech.
Yes, some kind of mech. Indeed. I am Now, out of broad charger clips, I had how many at the beginning of this? Use the ladder, JC, this time. Please, please, don't break your ankles. Okay. Shit. Does he patrol the hallway this way? Kinda looks like he might. I'm really kind of just fingers crossing there's no cameras in here. Must be someone walking around up top. If I had to guess. Yeah, well, that was unlocked. I think it's over that way. I think that might be it. What happens if I swim? Swimming sounds like a better idea to me. Let's do a couple of things in my inventory real quick. First, there's a couple of med packs on that. Let's use a couple of bioelectric cells. And then I'll turn on my augment, but I will be right back. Overhydrated. Okay. Aqua lungs. Yes. Figures there would be divers. Of course, where do you think, if there was a submarine bay, there would be a submarine? Like, surely there has to be a way in down here. see a security system in there. No airlock, though, huh? That might be a problem. Sort of curious. Those look like submarines. But that door does not appear to work. Okay. So I have a layout of this facility. It doesn't really help me because I do still need to... I think I want to load, actually. Okay. Because I do have to go across this outside way, unfortunately. I think there's a sniper up there. And now there's not. Okay. Sometimes just gotta take care of the snipers. Okay. Okay. At least that dude's fucking blind.
Guy in a coat, I'm checking it out.
You ain't checking shit out, man. It's too much to ask for a prod charger. Feel like it shouldn't be. Okay. I guess we're just gonna take the elevator down. I would like the trank darts better if they actually tranked people right away.
This module. You might not hear from me again. Not sure if a microwave transmission can reach the ocean lab. We'll find out.
Okay, please go away. I just wasted a dart, didn't I? Okay. Okay, knowing what's down there. Pardon me while I heal for a second. Okay. Okay, so there's a camera right above my head, and I need to get around that box as fast as possible.
The URV bay is in this module. You might not hear from me again. Not sure if a microwave transmission can reach the ocean lab. We'll find out.
Okay, there was a login to this. And for the life of me, I cannot remember what it is. Okay. Hatch code, Milnet login, scientist login, A. Pinkerton, Antennapedia. Sure. A. Pinkerton, Antennapedia. Okay, it's not a password for this then. That's fine. Maybe in the subway. Alright. No cameras. Nobody wants cameras. Much better. Who needs cameras? Nobody needs cameras. Okay, bro. You're officially my last prod charger shot. So that means everybody else, unfortunately, you all look like scientists. Where's the security? Ah, it's upstairs, okay. Really? There's a lot of security, and boy do I wish I had a prod charger still. Well. The lethal route it is. Where's the last guy at?
I've got a bogey, no.
No, you don't. No, nobody got a bogey.
Mind your own business.
Okay. A. Pinkerton, and my password is Antennapedia. Your report on the aquatic capabilities of the Karkian display definite progress. See that it continues and have the Karkian embryos delivered to the ocean lab immediately. Oh boy, that's gonna be fun. Continue to report all subsequent data concerning genetic research directly to me. Heap. Got to help us, Adrienne, got to help us. They're pounding on the door right now, and the turrets have gone crazy. Send someone, anyone, hurry, for God's sake. Hillary is bleeding all over and there's blood everywhere. I think it was Ridley, but I don't know why. Adrienne, don't know why. Whatever, you be careful. Just get someone down here fast. They're almost through the door. Ah. I love the panic typos. That's immersion. It's not somebody scribbling a note on the wall as they're dying in perfect spelling. Wait, he didn't have anything else, right? No. No, we don't have any other mechanics here yet. That's fine. Oh, multi-tool. This year, the URVs get a little twitchy if you don't take them for maintenance run at least once every 10 days. Use the tech login on the security console, password Sharkman, to access the door control. And if I find one ding and a fin from you hot rodding around my babies, I'll feed you to the nasties I hear they keep down there myself, Caster. Tech Sharkman. Got it.
You must be Denton.
Hi.
I've been in contact with Dr. Savage. If you want to take one of the mini-subs, you'll have to open the sub-bay doors. Use the security terminal, log in tech, password Sharkman.
I wonder if you didn't
Be
save his
discreet
daughter.
about it. It's important to X-51 that I keep my position here.
I mean, you didn't actually have to tell me. I did, in fact, already know that password, but thank you anyway. Yes. Off. Open. Off. Off. Nobody needs... Oops, nope, that one was on already. Let's turn that one back off. Let's turn that on. Yes, you didn't need to risk your position here. I kind of had to leave it on the data cube over there, lady. That's fine. Anyway. Any chance of, like, a maintenance bot? Well, these are indeed submarines. So I gather there's going to be lovely, lovely, lovely monsters. Yo, how's it going?
Mind if I borrow one of the subs?
Not the one on the right. I am replacing the rotors.
Then I'll take the other one.
You must have authorization.
I need some equipment from the Ocean Lab. Lives depend on it.
As to appropriate authority for a security login to open the sub-bay doors. If you don't know what that means, you don't belong in here, and should leave immediately.
Door's open already, man. I got this. Look, it's open. There's no problems. You are replacing that one. Of course I fell in. JC, can you, like, please get out of there? I assume he said not the one on the right, but which one is right? Yep, I already did that. Conversations. Not the one on the right, I'm replacing the rotors. I'll take the other one. Okay. I assume that the one that has the laser in it is the one that he's working on. Okay. There's already dead bodies. Great. Last Willin. Who the hell am I kidding? Ridley was a traitor. No idea who he was working for, and I don't really care. He's dead now. He was one of the scientists. He set explosives, drowned half the lab. Killed most of the others by remote when the robots and turrets went crazy. A computer virus, something. Kept babbling about illuminated ones right up until the end, right before I put a bullet in his head. Better than he deserved. One of those stupid turrets tagged me in the kidney, and God, I can feel myself bleeding out. Someone should know what happened. I know they'll come back. A debriefing team is what they call them. But we'll all be dead by then. So screw you, whoever finds this. Last will and testa. Thomas Mann. I'm terribly sorry, Thomas, but perhaps you should have improved your employers better.
Look out the window to the northeast. The building with the green beacon is the crew module. It should contain a lift that goes down to the manufacturing level. Careful, JC. The Ocean Lab's electrical systems are waterlogged and misfiring. Turrets and security systems won't behave like you expect, and the transgenics have probably sprung their cages.
Huh. Of course. Why would we keep these in the bottom of the ocean floor, huh? Why wouldn't we? Well, anyway. I'm gonna save myself right by the security console so I remember to do something with it. But that's where we're gonna leave it for today. We will explore the submarine base next time. West Coast Ocean Lab. This sounds like it's gonna be so much fun. Oh, so much fun. Okay. Well, I believe next week on May the 4th, I will be doing non-Star Wars appropriate things and playing more Deus Ex instead. So, that sounds like a great way to celebrate your Star Wars Day. Play Deus Ex. Yeah, should be next Sunday, regular time, regular stream. More Deus Ex, as apparently we keep going further down the rabbit hole. I kind of thought maybe we were getting to the climax, but there seems to be a whole nother level. Which, you know, thinking back on it, should have known was coming. We had the sewer level. We were missing the underwater base level. You know, KOTOR has one of those too. Like, yeah, I think I'm hitting all the points here. But, you know, of course, monsters in the lab, right? Monsters in the lab. Anyway, let's see if there's anyone available to raid. We'll find out. But thank you all for hanging out, watching. All the good stuff. And I hope I see you guys next week for more of this lovely stuff. I don't know that I'm seeing anyone I know online, so I guess I'll let y'all go for the evening and night, whatever it is for you, and I hope you all have an excellent week, and I will catch you next week for more of this and more progress. I mean, we made a lot of progress. And I am really excited. It's got a lot of twists and turns in it, and I am still loving it all the way through. So, anyway, I hope you guys again have a fantastic week, and I'll catch y'all later. Bye.